In a time long ago, beyond the mountains and the sea, there was a hidden kingdom known as Eldoria. Eldoria was a land of unparalleled beauty, nestled in a valley surrounded by towering mountains, with rivers of crystal clear water that shimmered like diamonds in the sun. The people of Eldoria were known for their wisdom and kindness, living in harmony with nature and each other. Chapter 1: The Prophecy. Legend had it that Eldoria was protected by an ancient magic bound to the heart of its ruler. The ruler was chosen not by birthright but by destiny, marked by a prophecy that spoke of a child born with a star-shaped birthmark. This child, the prophecy said, would come to rule with a just hand and lead Eldoria into a golden age. Years passed, and the people awaited the birth of the prophesied child. Then, on a clear night under a sky filled with stars, a child was born in a humble cottage on the outskirts of the kingdom. The child, a girl named Alara, had a star-shaped birthmark on her left shoulder. The news spread like wildfire, and the people rejoiced, for they believed their savior had arrived. Chapter 2: The Journey Begins. Alara grew up under the guidance of the kingdom's wise elders, learning the ways of magic, diplomacy, and leadership. She was a quick learner and soon became loved by all for her compassion and intelligence. However, as she turned 18, a shadow loomed over Eldoria. A dark force from the north, led by a sorcerer named Malvagar, threatened to invade Eldoria and seize its magic for his own nefarious purposes. Malvagar was a master of dark arts and had amassed an army of creatures from the depths of the earth. Realizing the gravity of the situation, the elders decided it was time for Alara to fulfill her destiny. They revealed to her the full prophecy, which spoke not only of her rise but also of a journey she must undertake to unlock the full potential of Eldoria's magic. Chapter 3: The Trials of the Four Elements. Alara's journey was to be a series of trials, each one a test of her heart, mind, and spirit. She had to travel to the four corners of Eldoria, each representing an element: earth, water, fire, and air. Earth. Her first trial led her to the Forest of Whispers, where she had to navigate through a maze of ancient trees and solve the riddles of the forest spirits. The spirits tested her patience and wisdom, and with each correct answer, the trees parted, leading her closer to the heart of the forest. Water. Next, Alara journeyed to the Lake of Reflections, where she had to face her own fears. The water showed her visions of her past and the possible futures, both dark and bright. She had to learn to let go of her doubts and trust in her abilities. Fire. The third trial was in the volcanic caves, where she had to withstand the heat and navigate through the fiery paths. Here, she forged a bond with a fire spirit who tested her courage and resilience. Air. Finally, Alara reached the Sky Temple, perched atop the highest mountain. Here, she met the spirit of the wind, who tested her by making her walk across a bridge of clouds. Alara had to balance her physical strength with her trust in the unseen forces around her. Chapter 4: The Battle of Eldoria. Having passed all the trials, Alara returned to Eldoria, imbued with the full power of the elements. She found her people preparing for battle, their faces marked by fear and determination. Malvagar's army had reached the borders of Eldoria, and the final confrontation was imminent. Alara rallied her people, reminding them of the strength and unity that had always defined Eldoria. Together, they marched to the battlefield, where Alara faced Malvagar. The battle was fierce, with magic and might clashing under the stormy sky. Using her newly acquired powers, Alara called upon the elements to protect her kingdom. The earth rose to shield her people, Water quenched the fire of the enemy's spells, fire blazed a path through the darkness, and the wind carried her voice, inspiring her people to fight with renewed vigor. Chapter 5: The New Dawn. In the end, it was Alara's compassion that defeated Malvigar. Seeing the pain and darkness that had consumed him, she reached out with her heart, offering him a chance at redemption. Touched by her kindness, Malvigar surrendered, his dark magic fading away. Peace was restored to Eldoria, and Alara was crowned as its queen. Under her rule, the kingdom flourished, entering a new golden age of prosperity and joy. The people of Eldoria lived in harmony, their hearts filled with gratitude for their wise and benevolent queen. And so, the story of Alara, the Queen of Eldoria, became a legend, passed down through generations, a reminder of the power of courage, wisdom, and compassion.